Hello, and thank you for listening in. I'm Samantha Yancey.
And I'm Alan Yancey.
And this is Ask a Massage Couple. In today's session, we will be talking about pain in the thumb, wrist, and forearms.
And mobile massage.
Awesome. We also have some client tips today.
Client tips.
Client tips. So listen in, get comfy, and let's get our session on.
Get it on.
It's nice when I put knobs in the right place.
I know that's right.
I know. Okay, any echoey?
No, it sounds pretty good.
Awesome. Welcome to Ask a Massage Couple. We have had some technical difficulties today.
We have?
Well, yeah, I don't know if you were here for the last hour of... No, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because our podcast was an hour and something.
Yeah.
And then we went for the playback.
Yeah.
And we could not hear you.
Oh, well, that wasn't a bad thing. I thought that was perfect.
No.
You have to have both of us on the podcast?
Well, I mean, you are my co-host.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Mm-hmm. It helps if we can hear you.
Yeah.
So, now that we've got it all squared away, hopefully, yeah, we are back.
Thank you for calling me co-host.
Co-host.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yes. You are my co-host.
I know.
In the same manner that I am your co-host.
Hey, I'm your Ag McMahon.
What?
To your Johnny Carson, okay? You know what I'm saying?
I do not.
I compliment you.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I do.
That's not what it was supposed to be.
I'm your Sean Spicer. That's what I
am. So you're about to quit? Or no, am I about to fire you?
No. I'm here to just say whatever you say is great.
No.
Okay.
So we're going to try this again, yeah?
What?
We're going to try the podcast again.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Because, I mean, I feel like, number one. The last one that we did.
Yeah.
I felt like I had very low energy.
Well, you did.
Yeah, I did.
I was kind of disappointed.
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I did Jeju last night.
Uh-huh.
Jeju is a Korean spa that is open 24/7. And it's $25 to get in. And you can sit in all these saunas and hot tubs, salt tubs, dry sauna, steam sauna.
Are you dehydrated?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I just didn't know if the energy level is because of all the detoxing.
I sweated out of pores that
Wow.
I don't think I realized were there.
Well, sweating's good.
Yeah, sweating's great. But I think all of the detox, plus I didn't get home until around 1 o'clock last night.
My God.
I know, and normally I'm in bed by dawn lemon time.
Yeah, that's...
Which is 10:30 here in Atlanta.
Well, I'll tell you what, Sam, you being out late is ridiculous.
I know. Terrible. Yeah. What did you do yesterday while I was at work?
Hey, this is not about me.
Why not? Hey, I think you did a great job around here.
Okay, I'm going to tell you.
Okay, so Alan did the dishes.
I did.
He vacuumed.
I did.
He straightened up.
I did.
He took the bag that we had for Goodwill out to his car.
I did.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You cleaned the fridge.
Yes.
And cleaned out the fridge.
Right.
You went grocery shopping.
I did.
Yeah. You did one massage? Was it just one? One massage. What else did you do?
I glued Buddha back together.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You glued the Buddha back together.
And how long have I been trying to do that?
For a while. And it looks good, too.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely worked for what I want.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad we didn't go out and spend the $19.95. Well, I glued Buddha back together, and Sam did the toilets.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did clean the toilets.
I cleaned the toilets. It was just like... It's just like I was mother frickin' hen here.
Mother frickin' hen?
I was going around here. I had one broom in one hand, one mop in the other hand, and then I had a dustbin up my ass, and I was doing cartwheels. That's what's happening here yesterday. You missed it.
I missed it.
Yeah. You missed the cartwheels.
How dare I go off to work and hang out with my work husband? While I was hanging out with my work husband,
Yeah.
my actual husband was at home.
Oh, yeah.
Doing housework.
That's what he does.
People, I've got it made.
Oh, yeah. Load of laundry.
A load of laundry.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I know. Look at me.
What kind of crack were you smoking yesterday?
It was nothing. I was just coming off a high of being by myself.
I think that's it. You don't do well when you're by yourself.
I have to keep my mind busy.
Yeah. So you do laundry
Yeah.
and clean up and all that
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah. Good stuff.
I should leave you alone more often.
Well, I only can clean so much, and then,
Yeah.
then it goes on to other bad habits.
Would you like to sand and paint my shelves?
Well, we've been talking about that for quite a long time.
I know.
But, if it gets below 80, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going out there when it's 95 degrees outside.
No, I agree with you.
I mean, I'm just, I'm a massage therapist, darn it. That's what I am.
Yeah.
I'm not a carpenter. Thank God, because I'm bad at it.
Yeah.
But, I can't.
Your hands are delicate
I
instruments.
know they are. They're women hands. Okay, they're soft. I
They
cannot rough these things up. I had a small paper cut on my first digit, and
I know.
hey, nothing for most people, but for me, big thing.
Oh man, you should have seen him. He was all tore up. Sam, I have a cut on my index
It was
finger.
not that bad. I got
You
to
had to
super glue it.
He super glued it together.
Super glue, yeah. I mean, I had it out for Buddha, and I said, hey, I might as well just glue my fingers.
You know they have something called new skin
Really?
that will super glue your skin together.
Huh. Okay.
New skin, NU skin.
Well, my glue skin was what I had in my hands.
Well, it worked.
Yeah, it did.
It worked. So topics.
Oh, we have
Yeah.
topics.
We have topics.
All right.
I have someone wrote in and said, I have pain in my arm, wrist, and thumbs. What do I do about this, and what is it?
Okay,
So,
that's your topic?
that's my topic.
Oh, that's going to be great, because you know what? Everybody in massage business, those are your money makers, baby.
Oh my God, yeah.
So you got to take care of those.
You gotta take care of them.
Take care of them.
And the sad thing is that, like, even if you're just doing massage, like your body mechanics can be right, you're doing everything perfect.
Yeah.
But if you have a whole lot of clients, you're still gonna have pain
Volume.
in your arms, wrists, and thumbs.
Yes.
Yeah.
A great topic,
Yes.
Sam. And I am going to be doing mobile massage.
Mm-hmm. Plus, you have client tips today.
I do?
You do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, do you want me to go first?
Please.
I will. Just for you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so pain in thumbs, wrist, and arm. I guess I first of all want to say body mechanics is really key here. You got to make sure that everything is nicely aligned when you are doing deep tissue stripping, when you are using your your palm or like knuckles, whatever. You need to have a straight line
Right.
to your shoulder. So thumbs straight, wrist straight, elbow straight, relaxed shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously you need to learn how to use your leverage so that you are what I call controlled falling into your client. So the shifting of your weight from your back leg to your front leg,
Right.
and then allowing that weight to fall onto your client as if your hand is the only thing that's like keeping you upright.
Right.
That is how you kind of use your leverage to do the
Right.
work for you.
In the flow.
Exactly. And if you have everything nice and aligned to begin with, then you really shouldn't have any issues.
Okay.
The weird stuff happens when you start moving these things like day in and day out because that's just what you've gotten used to. And you're adding in that pressure plus you're moving them,
Right.
those little muscles and tendons and ligaments just can't handle it. So I'm going to talk about a couple of things that you should definitely not do.
Okay.
And the first one is stop moving your thumb.
Quit it.
Quit it.
Stop it.
Stop it right now.
Quit it.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
I know. So if you've got your thumb down and you're moving it in like a windshield wiper fashion, please stop that.
Stop it.
No, I mean stop that.
Oh, okay.
Your noise.
All right.
No, but I mean stop the windshield wiper. Stop the windshield wiper phone. I mean thumb.
Stop the phone too while you're at it.
It's, for heaven's sake, stop the phone.
That ringing is getting on my nerves.
that windshield wiper ringing.
Sam, before we get back on topic, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
I'm not. I'm staying. I told you I'm not going to ramble.
Okay.
Okay. But I got a question.
Yeah.
About deep tissue stripping.
Yes.
Does that cost more when you go to the strip joint or not?
Alan.
What?
I will beat the holy hell out of you. You know damn well it has nothing to do with stripping.
Deep tissue stripping sounds like it's going to cost another bottle of champagne.
Shut up. No, deep tissue stripping is when you take your thumb and you do one long line on the muscle from origin to insertion.
Okay. That's what I'll just make that clear.
Come on.
I'm sorry.
You know the difference.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So stop moving your thumb.
No. Okay.
Yeah. Like it should always be straight.
Straight.
If you need to do that windshield wiper action in an area, thank you. You should be doing it with your arms propelled by your legs. Shift your body weight from one leg to the other, and like your arm should be moving with that body weight shift.
Sounds like you're doing looks like you're doing a little bit of the twist.
A little bit. Okay, so deep tissue stripping,
Yes.
jackass, is okay if you are keeping everything nice and aligned.
Nice.
Yes. The problem comes when people bring their thumb way out from the rest of their hand, and their thumb and their wrist creates a 90-degree angle
Don't do that.
to forearm and thumb, and then they're trying to deep tissue strip. Yeah, that's putting way too much pressure on that little bitty thumb joint right there.
Yeah.
So keep it all in a nice straight line.
Straight
And
on.
feel free to double up on thumbs.
Double it up.
Yeah, double up. Because sometimes you're doing like deep tissue stuff and the one thumb just isn't cutting it. You need to go ahead and support with the other one. That's totally okay.
Okay.
Support your local thumb.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do it with my other hand.
Yeah, do it with the other hand.
Yeah.
Exactly. Petrissage. If you're going to petrissage, like that squeezy kind of action, do it with your whole hand. Like, don't rely on your thumbs.
Whole hand squeezy action.
Whole hand squeezy action. Yes. Okay, so that brings me to wrist. It's a good idea not to move your wrist.
No. Don't move them.
You know what the key words of this particular section is? Don't move it.
Yeah. Keep it all in line, my friend.
Keep it all aligned and don't move it.
And relax.
Yeah. So no crazy flexion or extension with your wrist. No ulnar deviation or, radial deviation like off to the side.
You're not directing traffic.
Exactly. There's no reason to flail your hands about
None.
during massage. Let's keep it straight.
Okay.
Keep it straight. I'm just saying. Okay. I think a lot of people, like where the deviation kind of comes in, I see students do this a lot, and I've noticed other massage therapists doing this when I do a couples massage with them. They'll do that two-handed effleurage thing on either side of the spine.
Yeah.
Go down the back, and when they get to the hips, instead of like taking their entire arm and going around the hip and coming back, they kind of like ulnar deviate one way.
Oh, gotcha.
Like out like this.
Again, it looks like a windshield wiper.
Exactly.
But I'm not making the noise.
Yeah. And then come back.
I got it.
Thank you very much for not making the noise.
You're welcome.
So yeah, just keeps your wrist straight even in that scenario. Like there's no reason to like be all dramatic, like out like this and then come up. And like seriously, no reason whatsoever to do like these funky shapes and this kind of thing on the back. Just, come on. Be nice to yourself.
Right.
Don't get fancy.
Nobody likes fancy.
Nobody likes fancy. I mean, don't get me wrong, people do like fancy, but
don't fancy yourself by hurting yourself.
That's it. That's it.
It's a catchphrase.
Yeah. Don't hurt yourself by fancying up.
Right. Well,
let's fancy down a little bit.
Fancy it on down.
Yeah, fancy it on down. You also don't want to, when you are applying pressure with your palm and leaning in, you don't want to have your forearm and hand at a 90-degree angle or beyond.
Okay.
Like a good 45-degree angle.
Yeah.
Up to 90 is totally okay. But don't go beyond that. That's way too much.
Okay.
You're going to hyperextend your extensors, and that's going to hurt.
Hyper's not good.
No. Bad times. Hyperextend your flexors. Anyway. Okay, and the arm, just make sure that you're keeping the elbows straight. Relax your shoulder.
Relax
your shoulder.
Yeah. Take a deep breath and just relax.
We were talking about this the other day, that a lot of times when you feel like you're not like connecting with the client, or like the body isn't loosening up the way it normally would, half the time it's the tension that you're holding in your own body. So it's like what I was telling you, when I'm doing like deep tissue on something and the area is just not letting go, I tell myself to relax my face.
Okay.
I relax my face, I relax my body, and half the time the area just opens right up for me. So make sure that you, massage therapist, are relaxed.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, as far as arm, just make sure that the shoulder is nice and relaxed. You also don't want to do a whole lot of medial rotation with the shoulder, shortening up that pec minor.
Okay.
Which is a big issue with some of the things that we're going to talk about in just a minute, like some of the syndromes. So
we're getting deeper into this.
We are getting a little bit deeper, yeah.
Right.
So not just body mechanics and what not to do, but also think about maybe some of the things that are popping up for you.
Okay.
If you have like any form of compression on a nerve that's causing the pain.
Oh, I've had that.
Yeah. So there's a few different ones, like thoracic outlet syndrome, pronator teres syndrome, and then of course carpal tunnel syndrome.
Okay.
In all of these scenarios, you can have pain shooting down your arm, your wrist, to your thumb and your fingers.
Yeah, the old tingling.
Exactly. The tingling all the way to just full-on numbness.
Oh.
Yeah. Or crazy pain. Yeah. So with thoracic outlet syndrome, there's actually 3 different places that it can compress a nerve. The first one is in between anterior and middle scalene. If either one of those muscles are tight, then that can compress on that guy. In between the clavicle and the first rib is another place, although not as popular as anterior neck. And then the other one, which is definitely popular, especially among massage therapists, is that compression on the nerve, the brachial plexus, up underneath the pectoralis minor, which happens if you are immediately rotating your arms.
Okay, stop that.
Stop that. Just stop. Just stop it right now.
So what I'm getting for you, see if I'm getting this right.
Yes.
You want me relaxed, in line, nothing really frailing about.
No flailing about.
Okay.
No.
Everything comes from the center, relaxed, in a flowing, straight motion.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Or I may get all these other things that I can pronounce.
Or you can get some of this stuff, yeah. The anterior and middle scaling, that happens if you have that, what we call at my school, nurture neck.
Oh, that feels good.
When you are like holding your neck to one side, like, Oh, poor client.
Oh, poor. I'm sorry.
Oh, poor client. Yeah, that can happen with that. Pronator Terry syndrome is when your median nerve becomes compressed right at the cubital fossa, like the inside of your elbow. If you were doing like actions like hammering or driving your car, that kind of thing, that can tighten up pronator teres, and it can compress on that nerve, and there again cause that shooting pain down the rest of your arm to your wrist and to your fingers. And then of course the next thing that everybody always thinks that pain in the wrist and fingers is carpal tunnel syndrome.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Like, I'm going to say 7 out of 10 times when people come in and say that they have carpal tunnel syndrome, they probably have not been diagnosed.
No, that's what they think they have.
That's what they think they have because they have pain in their hands and fingers.
Right.
And in all actuality, it could be any one of the other things that I've talked about.
Oh yeah.
So you always have to check the other areas as well. And of course, there's a couple of like tests that you can do to see if they have carpal tunnel syndrome or if they have thoracic outlet syndrome or pronator teres syndrome.
Okay.
Whitney Lowe has a really good book. We use the orthopedic assessment book that he wrote because it has like all the special tests and that kind of thing. But he also has a whole lot of stuff on YouTube. Like you can actually type in a Whitney Lowe and whatever test it is that you're trying to test for. So like if it's in like thoracic outlet syndrome, there is a YouTube video for thoracic outlet syndrome.
How about that?
Yeah. Now, carpal tunnel syndrome, you can tell pretty much right away if somebody has that.
How's that?
If you put your hands together in like kind of like a praying motion in front of your chest. Yes, or like, you know, you're in tree stance or something in yoga.
Yeah.
I don't do yoga, so I don't know if that's the actual name.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go praying hand stance.
Okay.
Yeah, so like hands in front of heart and in that praying position, but now we want to reverse it. So we are going to, instead of palms together, we're going to do back of hands together, and fingers are going to be facing down.
My wrist is popped.
Yes.
Okay.
That's quite normal though. Okay, but now we're going to press in together, and we're going to hold for about 60 seconds.
Oh, that's a long time.
That's a minute.
You know, it actually feels good stretching my
Yes.
wrist out, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
You know, almost any time I stretch my fingers and arms out, it feels great. Stretching is so important to keep your hands
Stretching
and wrist
really
out.
is key. I cannot promote that enough.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like in this position in 60 seconds,
Okay.
if you haven't started feeling the pain,
I don't.
like really show up
Yeah.
dramatically,
No.
then you probably do not have carpal tunnel syndrome.
Well, I feel much better about myself.
Yeah. And that test that we just did is called the Phelan's test.
Okay.
There's another test called the reverse Phelan's test, which is the palms together.
Gotcha.
And then press in and hold for 60 seconds and see if it creates that pain.
Okay.
Either way, like we massage therapists cannot diagnose. That's out of our scope of practice. But some of these tests really help kind of eliminate things like carpal tunnel syndrome and that kind of thing from your plate, so that when you are working on someone like specifically with like shooting pain down their arm, you'll know like, hey, there's some other muscles that I need to work on as well.
Right.
Yeah. And if you yourself as a massage therapist are feeling some of these things, absolutely get massaged, like from another therapist.
Oh
You
yeah.
know?
Always say yes to a massage.
Always get a massage. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not turning one down.
Really not. And you know, just let them know what's going on with you, because if it's somebody that's been in the biz for a while and knows their anatomy, they would be able to get into those areas and find out what's going on, which muscles are tight and what needs to be opened up. Because I have a feeling that if you know, let's say that somebody comes in and they have all this pain, right?
Yeah.
In their forearms and thumb and wrist and fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And me as a massage therapist, I want to kind of take everything off of the plate that does not belong there. So I'll go up to the anterior mid scalene and see what's happening there. I'll go to pectoralis minor and see what's going on there.
Okay.
You know? But, I mean, of course, I will also work the forearm, the wrist, the thumb, the fingers.
Mm-hmm.
And just see what's happening. You know?
Okay.
Because, you know, you got to eliminate the stuff that doesn't actually count.
Correct. There's more than one way to fix. Not fix, that's wrong.
Yeah, please don't say fix.
Okay, I corrected myself.
Thank you.
There's more than one way to promote health in a certain area.
Good job.
Thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, therapist, if you're hurting, stretch.
Stretch.
Get massage, right? Watch your body mechanics. And if you're hurting, like really hurting, maybe ice. Take care of some of that inflammation.
Ice is always a good idea.
Yeah.
If it's swollen.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And a Xanax.
If anything's going on, just take a Xanax and put some ice on it. I have literally told that to Alan so many times, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Usually around 3 o'clock in the morning.
3 o'clock in the morning one time, he wakes me up and says, Sam, my legs itch.
Hey, now let's don't get too personal on this podcast.
It was ridiculous. Okay, so Alan had dry skin. It's nothing to be ashamed of, sweetie.
Well,
it's just dry skin. Calm down.
I'm just saying that,
He wakes me up at 3 o'clock in the morning saying that his skin is itchy.
Well, it was not a normal itch.
And what did I say?
Put some ice on it and take a Xanax.
Yeah.
Yeah, within about 5 minutes I was asleep.
Uh-huh. He took a Xanax. I put some ice on it. And before I even got back from washing my hands, putting the ice on, he was snoring.
You know, it was a manly itch, though. I just want to put that out there. It wasn't just a normal itch.
What constitutes a manly itch?
Well, I just want to say that
when you say manly itch, it sounds like you're scratching your nuts.
Well, it's an itch that most men would wake up in tears with. I'm just saying that I'm just not, that I'm a man is what I'm trying to say.
Alan.
Yeah.
No one believes you.
Okay.
Okay, so anyway. So ice your forearms, ice your wrists, ice your thumb, and if it's a situation where
ice baby.
Yes. If it's a situation where you were just doing way too many massages, hey, how about not?
If money allows.
Yeah, if money allows, how about not? How about take a frickin' day off every once in a while?
Sounds good to me.
You know what I mean? No, I'm talking to you, Alan Nancy.
Yeah, well.
Take a frickin' day off
I did.
every once in a while.
I took today off.
You took today off, thank you.
Sure did.
Yes. But sometimes you don't.
Well.
I'm just saying.
Well, being a massage therapist that's worked for yourself, you're always worried about not taking any massage. But as I grow older, Sam is right. You have to be in charge of your body, because if your body breaks down, you make no money.
That is correct, sir.
I've learned that as I grow older. And
the thing is that if you are a standalone massage therapist running your own business, maybe you're mobile.
Mobile.
Because that's your topic.
I've got a topic.
Yes. It's just you. So if you're not taking care of your body and it breaks down,
you're out of luck.
You're out of commission.
You're out of money.
Now you're out of money because there's nobody else to do this work for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is that just a crazy segue to my topic?
You know what? It really was. We didn't plan that at all.
No, I didn't. But you're there, and so I'm going to take advantage of that.
You know what?
segue.
I really think you should before we just ramble away from it like we normally do.
That's right. I'm taking it. I'm seizing it, say I'm seizing mobile massage.
Seize that bitch. Go.
Seize it is. My topic tonight is mobile massage. So, I'm going to tell you...
I'm Alan Yancey, and I'm 9 years old, and my topic today is mobile massage.
Okay, I'm going to go over the things that you need to have.
By the way, you should see how professional this motherfucker looks right now. Not only is he, decked out in podcast wear.
Yeah, I got a beaver shirt on.
Well, I wasn't going to talk about the beaver shirt, babe.
Okay.
The Oregon Beavers. Calm down, everybody. But he also has this lovely dry erase board.
Yes.
With his topic.
I got a topic.
And a nice little outline.
I've got 1, 2, and 3. And then I have subtopics under that.
Yes.
I mean, it's professional.
I mean, he's being professional as fuck right now.
I am.
All right, Alan, go ahead. Mobile Massage by Alan Yancey.
Mobile Massage by Alan Yancey, Esquire the Third. First thing you need in mobile massage is stuff, Sam. Stuff.
Describe stuff for me.
Okay, you need preferably massage stuff is what I'm thinking about.
Oh, okay. You mean like a table?
That's number 4. Let's not jump ahead here.
Okay. Well,
let's back it on up.
What do you need other than a table?
You got to be a massage therapist first, Sam. You got to get that license.
Oh, a license.
You got to have a massage license.
Okay.
You just can't go straight out and buy a Costco table and start massaging. Okay, you can't do that.
I mean, you could.
Yeah, but it'd be illegal.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So you need a massage license. Are you writing this down?
No, I'm not. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Number 2.
Mm-hmm.
You need liability insurance.
That's smart.
Yeah, and you know it's not that inexpensive.
It really isn't, because we got ours for like what, $99 a year.
Yeah.
And of course, if you're a part of like AMTA or ABMP, you can go through one of their third-party providers, and it's a nice little discount for you.
Yeah, take a look.
Yeah, take a look at that.
You
know what? That should be a topic that we talk about one day. What? Oh, you know what? It's already on our list.
What?
Liability insurance.
Well, how about that? That's exciting. So
I'll tackle that one.
Now, I'm glad, because I don't want to be, Googling that at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay, number 3 on my stuff you need for a massage therapy mobile massage is business cards.
Business cards.
Cheap, inexpensive way to get your name out there quickly.
So we have license, we've got liability insurance, and now we have business cards.
Yeah, man, we're getting close to having enough stuff.
Yeah.
To do stuff. Okay. Okay. Now this is number 3. This is the one that I agree with, that I kind of fought with you 10 years ago.
Okay.
And because I do, well, is it number 3 or number 4? Well, anyway. Number 3 is what we've argued in the past that I've kind of argued in the past that we didn't need, but I truly believe you need it now, is a website and some way that you can schedule yourself online.
So some form of web presence,
You gotta
and
have a
online
presence.
booking.
Yes.
Yeah, I really do agree with that. And if you have not heard one of our recent episodes before where I talked about booking systems,
Well,
I highly suggest that you listen to that, because
it was riveting.
I wouldn't say riveting. I do believe you fell asleep at one point.
Well, I nodded.
But really good information, and through my research, I found out that you can actually get a booking system for relatively cheap, like under $10 a month.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
And with online booking and a website and that kind of stuff, it's kind of, a no-brainer, really.
Okay. Have an on-site presence, online presence.
Online presence.
You also have to be an on-site present, or it doesn't count.
Yeah.
Okay. You need a table, number 4.
Oh, this is 4.
Yeah, number 4 is the table.
Okay. So number 3 was business cards, marketing, and web presence.
Business license, liability insurance, business cards, website that goes to your advertisements.
So marketing. Gotcha.
Marketing, which we're going to talk about in just a second.
Okay.
And the next thing is a table, sheets, towels.
Lotion.
I'm doing the list.
I'm sorry.
You're jumping ahead.
But I want to add in.
I know, but it's kind of like it's going to like bust my butt. What am I going to say now? The next one was lotion.
Why couldn't we just rolled right into it?
Yeah. Well, I was trying to do a dramatic pause. I'm not yelling or anything.
You're yelling.
No, I'm
at
not.
me.
There's no yelling.
You're yelling at me.
Hey, well, no, I'm not yelling. And the other next thing is stones or any other things you want to take with you.
Mm-hmm.
And something to think about is music, how to get it back and forth. And also, you have to have an automobile or a way to get back and forth to where you're going.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine that you will be hauling all of that stuff on public transit.
Well, you could, but it'd be...
Well, and also, in our state,
Yes?
public transit does not go out to all areas.
Well, those country folk need the massage now.
They do.
Mhm.
Yeah, cows need massage just as much as city folk.
So that, I went over a small category. Small category. There is... This is probably
here's Betsy.
Yeah,
Come on in,
combination.
Betsy. No.
So I gave you a small list of stuff that you need to start a mobile massage with.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the stuff is important, but after you get the stuff, you're going to have some place to go.
Yes.
So you're going to need some clients. These are the people you're going to massage.
Now, in your mobile massage, we
Yeah.
are going to people's homes.
Right.
Okay, because I mean, there is mobile massage where like you're going
Yeah.
to like corporate offices.
Yeah, that's what I was going to also mention. That,
Okay.
pick out what suitable, think ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go to people's homes? Do you want to try to do it in businesses? Think of other places you want to target your clientele. That has to go with who you're targeting.
Yeah.
Have a target out there. And then use your business cards, use your website, but also use your power of massage.
Ooh.
No, I've gone and done a lot of free massage.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do much now.
Yeah.
But when I started, I did a lot. Get your name out there, shake hands,
Mm-hmm.
business cards,
Kiss babies.
make clients,
Yeah.
kiss babies, do whatever you can to get into
Caress
that.
the flesh.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're
hands.
You're marketing yourself is what you're doing because you're the only one there.
Yeah.
You're it. So market yourself, but also before you do that, think about how much money are you think you're going to make for a day, or what is your yearly forecast, monthly forecast. Think ahead financially, and also think about how many clients can you see a day to make that happen.
Yeah, because you can't really see a whole lot with mobile massage. I mean, if you count like the time to get there, set up, do the massage, break down, and go someplace else. I mean, we're talking about like a good, what?
You can, for 1 hour massage, and this is conservative, add another hour.
Yeah, to like get
that's
there,
conservative.
get there, set up, break down,
Yeah.
leave.
And so,
I would agree with that.
So with 1 hour, add another hour to it. But then that means you're going to have another hour. How many hours in a day do you have? You only can be able to do 3 or 4 a day, unless you want to work into the night a good bit.
That's also if you have clients that are relatively close to each other.
Oh, yeah. Usually
I mean,
you'll be lucky if that happens.
Because, I mean, if I'm going up to my client and then going down,
Yeah.
here somewhere,
Yeah.
like, that's like a good hour and a half worth of traveling.
Yeah. Keep in mind, that also goes with choosing your clientele. Find the area that you want to work in.
Find your demographic.
Yeah, find your demographic.
And then focus on that.
Focus.
Focus.
Pocus. Okay, so I have gone over stuff you need. I've gone over clients. I've gone over the time, thinking about the time and money that you would make and what you're doing. So that is a very, very brief synopsis of going to people's homes to start your mobile massage business. But also there's other places you can go, businesses, corporations. So don't limit yourself just to one area. Think of who you can serve, target those people, advertise, get out there and do it.
Now, there's also, like, mobile massage businesses that you can actually work for.
Yeah, I looked up one called Zeal today.
Yeah.
And they will, set up your massages, and they will call you, and you can go, and you'll make up to about 70% of the cost of the massage.
That's pretty good.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
And plus, they all wrote down that they require 18% gratuity.
Hey, hey.
So right away, you're going to be making some good money, but you don't have control over your clientele.
That that part right there kind of skeezes me a little bit.
Oh
Now,
yeah.
I have a friend that used to work for them, and she said that, like most of her clients she didn't have an issue with. There were only 3 people that kind of wigged her out a little bit, and when she told the company about them, they got blacklisted. But I have a real problem with not being able to vet my own clients.
Yeah, that's the biggest drawback for me too. Even being a male massage therapist, I don't like the idea of not knowing what I'm going into
Yeah.
much.
I mean, you know how I am. Like, if I'm seeing you for the first time, I will not go to your house. You will not come to my house. We are going to be meeting in a safe, secure place where I can, like, rent a room for the hour, and other people are going to be there. Like, that's just, I mean,
Well, being a male massage therapist, I have been a little bit. I have gone to places where just people have, word of mouth. I haven't met them personally, but I knew somebody that knew them.
yeah,
And that doesn't always work out, but nothing's always 100%. I don't care where you go.
yeah. I just, I guess I'm just worried, you know?
Oh yeah,
Because like that lady in Louisiana, she was a mobile massage therapist. She got the client on her phone, and she went to the dude's house. Luckily, she told her boyfriend the address, and said, "Hey, if I don't call you by such and such time, this is where I am." And of course, she did not call, and the boyfriend and the police rode by the address, and her car was in the back of the property, and of course the client had killed her. That worries me. And like, as an instructor, I always like think about my students, you know
but
and I just want to
also,
make sure that they are talking to their client.
but Sam, do you think you were listening to the podcast as much as you have has heightened your awareness of
Oh
your
no,
surrounding?
no, this was something. I mean, I've always been like this, babe.
Okay, I just want to make sure that sometimes Sam's been listening to a lot of crime and murder.
Okay, so specifically, my favorite podcast right now is My Favorite Murder.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I do love that
And I just want,
podcast.
yeah, and that has a lot to do with being aware of your surroundings.
I mean, it really does. But as a female massage therapist, this is something that I've thought about quite a lot.
Okay.
Especially considering some of the encounters that I've had before.
Yeah.
But as a teacher, like this is and because I teach the business classes, it's something that like I always talk to my students about. You have to make sure that you get on the phone with your client, talk to them, and find out what they're about. Why do they even want the massage? Because you can pretty much tell.
Yeah, you'll know fairly quickly.
You'll know fairly quickly if they're actually in it for the therapeutic benefit, or if.
When we've all been fooled before, too.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. We have all been fooled before, but you need to make sure that you have a plan
Do the
to get
best you
yourself
can.
out of that situation.
So, in mobile massage, you can do it for yourself. You can work at a corporation, work at a business, or you can have a company hire you out and you can go as a mobile massage therapist. Now, I've been doing this for many years. I like making my own schedule and working on my own clients. So I enjoy doing it. And the great thing about it, you could do it part time if you want to work at a
Yeah,
spa
that's true.
or if you want to work at a chiropractor's office. It's a great thing to do on your own on the side. I would be doing it no matter where I was working. You'd be working on clients on the side to make ends meet.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope I've helped a little bit, just a
Yeah.
little bit.
Mobile massage.
Mobile massage.
I mean, honestly, you kind of have to, just get out there and do it to really understand what we're saying.
Just like anything, it takes more action than words.
Yeah. You're not paying rent for, a space.
Oh, yeah, to start off with, it's great.
Yeah. But, like, you still have to think about, like, gas and like, the supplies that you have to buy.
Time.
You're more than likely going to be eating out.
Ugh.
Unless, of course, you pack yourself a lunch.
And you'll probably have odd hours.
Very odd hours. Yeah. That was one of the things that I didn't like when you were doing mostly mobile, is that you would get a call and have to leave in like a moment's notice.
Yeah, it'd be 5 o'clock and we may be planning supper, and then I get a call, I'm gone. But, that's how I ran my, that's how a lot of times if you're starting off, that's what you're going to have to do.
Yeah. Well, and also, if you are a mobile massage therapist, you're working for yourself, by yourself, you pretty much have to go when the money calls.
Yeah, the clients make your schedule, you don't, to tell you the truth. I mean,
you can set up parameters for it, but, honestly...
Yeah, if you're not going to turn down money when somebody asks you to come give you money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Sam, I have another exciting episode of client tips.
Oh, client tips. So these are not money tips.
No.
But advice.
Yes.
Tips for clients that might be listening.
This is what I want the client to know when they walk into my massage room. Just a freebie for them. Tell them this is what most massage therapists, I think, prefer.
Yeah.
Okay?
I think of your list, most massage therapists agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and I'm sure I'm going to limit it because we could go on all night because there's a lot that we could discuss about it.
Well, we've got other podcast episodes coming on.
So we could do this.
It's not like we can't do other.
This is why
tips.
This is why it's just a feature.
Yes.
Right. Well, the first thing that I want a client to know before they get up there, before I even mention a word to them or even see them, is that it's okay to talk to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want them to feel comfortable enough that they can discuss what they need to discuss with me.
Communicate.
That's what we need. We feel much better when you come and tell us about problems you have or where you hurt or anything until we don't want to know after your massage.
Like pressure throughout the entire session.
Communication is what we want.
That is quite annoying when you get done with the session and you've been checking in with them the whole time.
How's this?
Is the pressure okay?
Is this okay?
Pressure's okay. But then afterwards they say something like, man, that was a little bit too deep.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, why didn't you tell me at the time?
Well, I kept asking.
Yeah.
Yeah, just tell us as it's happening and not afterwards.
Yeah.
That's what we'd like. And most massage therapists, I think, would agree with that. We just don't want people to feel like they go down and pay for a massage and say, that sucked.
Yeah. You're not going to hurt our feelings.
No, that's what you're there for. I feel like you pay money. I want to do the best job I can, and you're going to have to help me.
I always start off my massages by saying, okay, so if at any time I ever give too much pressure, or if you feel like I could give more pressure, or if I'm just doing something that you just plain old don't like,
right?
Please let me know. I want this to be a good experience for you.
Yeah, and so, be the first thing that when you meet your client, now I've said this for my own business, you start working on your client, me personally, is when you meet them.
What do you mean by that?
I'll start analyzing their posture, their stride, how they're standing, their emotions, everything that may help you as a massage therapist.
So you're assessing them.
Just assessing the situation.
Yeah.
And when somebody is talking to you, now this is important for number 2, but listen. When somebody is talking to me.
So, like, clients listen?
No, I'm talking about therapists listening to their clients.
Okay. I wasn't sure where you were going. I'm sorry.
Well, you just blew number 2, but that's coming up.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm sorry, people.
I know. That's okay.
I suck today.
No, you don't.
I can't do a podcast.
Well, yeah. Well, I think we both proven we can't do that.
Oh my God.
Okay. So
One day we'll have a good podcast.
one day. Well, Sam, where was I?
You were talking about therapists listening to the clients during assessment.
Yeah,
In the
we
interview.
as therapists
Yes.
have to listen to your clients. And that's a very important thing because, they may be telling you things
Mm-hmm.
that you may need to hear.
Well, and they may not actually be telling you things, but their body is telling
But
you
they're,
things.
you're there. Yeah,
Yeah.
people will show emotional stress.
Mm-hmm.
And they will say things, and point at places a lot of times, or to show you what's hurting. Now, if you can't do a good massage, if you can't listen to what they have to say and address their issues,
Yeah.
okay. So it's a two ways.
Yeah. Communicate.
Communicate
Both ways.
both ways.
Therapists.
Therapist.
Listen to your clients.
Right.
Clients.
Please,
Tell us.
just tell us.
Just tell us.
I like people who even tell me they're nervous.
Yeah.
I like people who say, I feel uncomfortable about this.
It's my first massage.
Right. Or I don't like this.
Yeah.
I like that.
Or for you, this is my first male massage therapist.
And don't say something catty.
Yeah.
Don't. Just say, if they tell me, I thank them. I say, well, thank you for allowing me to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember, they don't have to allow you to do it.
Yeah, I mean, they're paying for this
They're
service.
paying for
They
it.
can go anywhere.
Yeah.
They don't necessarily have to go to you.
No. So, be thankful that person's there, listen to them. And we're asking your clients, just please tell us.
Yeah.
Don't get on the table halfway through my massage and tell me, that you had cancer.
Now, I mean, some people legitimately just forget to tell you stuff.
But talk
Like during the
important
interview.
stuff. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, some people just legitimately forget to tell you major things. Like, oh, yeah, I'm going through chemo treatments.
I've had women tell me they're pregnant halfway through the massage.
Yeah.
Like they're
Well, and, like, just to be
Yeah.
honest,
right.
chemo clients and pregnant clients, they tend to forget things.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Well, I'm not.
We're not client bashing here.
No.
No, it's just please tell us stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know what's going on.
Okay. The second thing I was going to talk about is to the clients themselves. You please, for God's sakes, listen. That's all I'm asking. You kind of like listen and try to comprehend
Yeah.
what we're saying. Sometimes I know they're nervous, or I know first time people don't know what to do.
Yeah.
But I've gone over the same speech for 15 years
Mm-hmm.
and gotten so many different results. It's ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, if there is a way to lay on a table incorrectly,
That's not the correct
I don't know.
way.
I just didn't have. I don't think I've had anybody draped over, that kind of like side, like hanging over the table on the side.
Oh, you mean like horizontal?
Yeah, I haven't had that.
No, I haven't had
But
that.
I've had everything since.
Yeah.
I've had people like, I will open the door, they're butt naked on top of the table, they're butt naked standing by the table.
Yeah.
Uh,
You told them to put their face in the face
Right.
cradle. Now they have their feet in the face cradle.
right.
What is that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What is that?
They've taken the face cradle off and put it by the foot of the table. They're in that thing with their feet
just
where the
crazy.
head should be.
Yeah, they think that pillow down at the bottom is for their heads.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
their head pillow.
Right.
Yeah.
And and so
And it's not like we don't say,
No.
okay, so
I've said the same speech.
I'm going to let you get undressed.
Right.
Get up underneath the top sheet and the blanket.
Underneath.
Up
That's the main thing.
underneath.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that like I've seen your spiel doing couples massages
Yeah.
with you. You will actually lift up the
Yeah,
sheet
I
and the
will.
blanket. It's
And
like
point.
up underneath the top sheet and the blanket with your face in the
Yeah.
face cradle.
Yeah, I'll do hand gestures.
Yes. And they'll still
Don't make.
You walk in and it's like, what?
Yeah.
Who were you listening to?
Yeah, what do you know, when you come back into a massage room and somebody has a robe on under the sheets, and at no time did I say the word robe.
That did not even enter into the conversation.
No. And that frustrates us. I have gotten to the point, Sam, that if somebody tells me they've I'll go in there and say, "Have you ever had massage before?" And they say, "Yes, I've had many massages."
Everyone always says, "Yes, I've had many massages."
And I look down on their books and I see that they've had massages in the past. And I walk in and they're wearing a robe under the sheets. I figure that's the way they want it. I'll give them a massage with the robe on.
That's hilarious.
Because I figure, if they can't comprehend what I just said and have been there multiple times, must be the way they want it.
What kind of massage have they been getting?
Just be getting what I can reach.
I don't understand.
No, I'm saying, please listen, for crying out loud.
I mean, if you actually want to know what we're talking about when we give you directions on how to get on the table, it's a good idea if you maybe slow down your mind and listen to us.
I make sure they're looking at me and it still doesn't matter. I've tried every kind of technique I can think of.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what I say or what I do.
I mean, we get that you're nervous.
Yeah, I understand that.
You might be nervous.
Right.
I totally get that.
And I can understand if you're up or face down or face up. I kind of figure that. I can live with that one.
Yeah. And I mean, if you haven't had many massages in your life, that whole thing might be kind of awkward and weird.
Oh yeah, we understand. But just tell us.
Yeah, just tell us and listen to us.
That's the communication and listening part.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, if I know that it's your first one or you haven't had one in a while, I'm going to really take my time when I give you directions. But sometimes that doesn't even matter.
No, it doesn't matter what you say. I have been in the massage business for 15 years, and I was in retail before that. And I have learned one thing, that clients and customers do not listen to anything you have to say. I mean, because you've said it so many times, they think they've heard it so many times, and they don't listen to you at all.
Right.
And, so that's what I do to try to tell clients, please, for God's sakes, listen. The last thing I'm going to mention has to do with listening too, but something that is personal, that I've run to on many, many occasions, is women, take your bra off. Oh, we're having a visit.
Hi, Momo.
Momo the cat has decided to come in late in the podcast.
And she's also decided to move my pop filter.
And she is wanting some loving.
Hey, Momoski. Okay, so if you are a client and you are wanting us to work your entire back, it's helpful if you remove your bra.
Please. I mean,
let's just be honest. Right. No one's looking at you like that.
No. If I know you're nervous, but you can get so much more work done if you just allow us to get to your skin.
Yeah.
That's all we're asking. We want the skin. We don't want private parts.
Definitely not. Please, no private parts.
We want skin.
Yes.
And so the more skin you can give us, the better massage it's going to be.
I mean, especially if you want the traditional, with lotion, glidey.
Sam, I have just bumped over the bra line with the lotion and everything, and just have it caked in. That bra is.
That's so horrible, Alan.
But what do you do? I can understand after a while you just say, okay, you must want this.
Well, I mean, for me as another female, I will say, do you want me to unhook your bra so I can get to your back?
Yeah, I do. I do say that.
Yeah. And sometimes they're cool with that, and
sometimes they're not.
But I've actually had more times than not them at that point say, "Oh, I'll just take my bra off."
Yeah, why didn't
you start with that?
Yeah, that's what we asked you to do.
I told you to get completely undressed.
Yeah, I told you, but the thing is, what I say when they get in there, Sam, because I don't say dress to where you're comfortable,
Momo, I need you to
because
stop
some
when I
people
say
have
Momo.
a whole different idea what that means.
Yeah.
I say dress to where you're comfortable. What usually happens, I want to say that is that I prefer that you don't have anything, or if you want to leave your bottom underwear on, that's okay.
That's usually what I say. Dress down to your bottom undies.
That's what I do. But
Yeah.
and so I'm just saying for your sake, not ours. Let us get to your full back. Take your bra off. That's okay.
And, like, keep in mind, we're massage therapists. We are not objectifying your body in any shape, form, or fashion. We're just trying to get to your muscles.
We've seen thousands of bodies.
Thousands.
And your body is unique to you, but it's not unique to us.
It's not really anything to us.
No.
We could care less.
No.
You got a mole? We don't care.
Nope.
We've seen it before, honey.
Yeah, unless it's shaped in a very odd shape, like a farm animal or something.
In which case, I'll probably say, hey, you might need to get a dermatologist to look at that.
Yeah, you say, looks like a farm animal. You need somebody to look at this.
It's looking like the A, B, C, Ds of skin cancer here.
Yeah, so...
No, I wouldn't actually say that.
No, I didn't say that, but I have told people go to the dermatologist.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Good Lord, Kat. She is all about this microphone today. It's hilarious.
Momo.
Oh, my goodness.
I love you.
I love you, microphone. I love you, microphone. Goodness. Go see Daddy.
Yeah, come over here. Stand on my dry erase board.
Go see Alan.
Yeah, come to me.
Okay. But yeah, like the dude that was at Michael's place. He had that little place on his hip, and I told him to go to the dermatologist. And it turned out that it was a little something.
Yeah.
So,
always be aware of the client's skin.
Yeah.
And so when take your bra off, let me get to as much skin as you can. And so get to as much skin as I can, take your bra off, and that is the 3 client tips of the day.
Yes, so take your bra off.
Take the bra off.
Communicate with us.
Communicate.
And listen to us.
And listen.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do.
That's really all you have to do.
It's going to be a fun massage for both of us if you do that.
I mean, honestly, all you have to do is show up, listen, communicate, take off your clothes.
That's all we're asking.
I mean, that really is the only thing that you have to do. I mean, besides pay us.
Yeah, that's the most important part.
Really, that is.
That is the only part, really.
That's the only part that's really relevant, because if you don't pay us,
I will not be doing the other.
I don't care how much clothes you take off.
I don't care what kind of communication you got going on here. Show me the money.
But I mean, really, these are the 4 jobs that you have: is listen, communicate,
right,
take off your clothes,
right,
and pay us.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to add in a 5th: relax.
Relax. Yeah.
For heaven's sakes, relax on the table.
Relax. No, but that's going to be other client tips ahead.
I know. I'm just talking about their job while they're there.
Yeah, they got a job
5
to do.
Things.
Yeah.
That's your job.
Yeah, do it.
Just do your freaking job, clients.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
Calm down and just do it.
Just calm down and do your job. Oh my God. We need to make one of those signs like, keep calm and just do your damn job.
Keep calm. This is only a massage.
Keep calm. It's just a massage.
We're going to get through this together.
I'm telling you. Well, that was good tips, Alan.
Well, thank you, Sam. I have been concise. I have been in order. I have gone my 1, 2, 3 ABC order. I have made things coherent occasionally.
You made excellent use of your dry erase board.
Oh, I love my dry erase board.
It's a good dry erase board.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yours is for your stuff. Mine is for what we need to do to get this podcast live.
Yeah. Well, Sam,
Really
I think we've
purchase.
had another successful podcast.
Well, let's hope so. We'll find out in a minute when we edit.
Well, we have no idea if this is being recorded or not.
I mean, it says that it's recorded.
And that's what we thought last time too.
That's true. Hey,
let's hope
Momo.
so.
I need you to stop biting on cords. Go on.
Mama.
If you start biting on cords, you're not allowed to podcast with us anymore.
I knew somebody was going to be fired. I thought it was me.
Momo's about to be fired.
I hope not. Well, better somebody than me.
All right, guys. Well, it's been a blast.
Oh, yeah. It's been fun.
Yeah. And what's our new tag out line?
Love and compassion.
Bitches. Love and compassion, bitches.
Love and compassion.
Bitches.
That's it.
I'm not sure about the bitches.
Wow, you're the one that came up with the bitches.
I love bitches.
But what's the problem then?
I don't know.
Does that calm you off? Would you rather me say bitches?
Well, I mean, no. I think of either one of us, I should be the one to say bitches.
Well, yeah.
It just sounds harsh.
Naughty.
What's
up, bitches? No, there's nothing wrong with that.
What up, bitches?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Love and compassion, bitches.
Right. Exactly. That's where it's coming from.
Okay.
See, now you feel better?
I do.
Yeah.
Because I guess
when we're not yelling at people, we're saying love and compassion, bitches.
Yeah. Love and compassion, bitches.
That's what we're saying. We're not saying love and compassion, you bitches. See, that's where you're confused. It's love and compassion, bitches.
Okay, so say love and compassion.
Love and compassion.
Bitches.
That's better.
Yeah, that's better.
Bye.
Bye. We're ridiculous.
But that's the truth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had the wrong emphasis.